Yesterday we discussed at length one reason why the 24,000 Talmidim, the students of Rebbi Akiva, died. Today we're going to provide reason number two, a brief reason of why this happened, what led to this. There's a lengthy piece that Rabbi Galinsky has in Sefer Vayikra on the pasuk Yud Tes Lamed Beis V'Hadarta Pnei Zakin. We're just going to summarize very, very briefly what's going on over here. Both the Marsha in his commentary to Maseches Yevamos on Samach Beis Med Beis, as well as the Pri Chadash and Orach Chaim Siman Tov Sadi Gimel, write that it's possible that these students of Rebbi Akiva, that they spoke lashon hara, they spoke derogatory information about each other. And Chazal teach us, the rabbis say in the Gemara in Shabbos Lamed Gimel, that lashon hara is actually punishable by death. Now, the question on this explanation of the Marsha and the Pri Chadash is that we shouldn't necessarily brand someone that they're a sinner, even the worst sinner, unless it's written explicitly that that person committed the sin. This is the Gemara in Sanhedrin on Kuf Vav Amud Beis. Where does it say anywhere that the students of Rebbi Akiva, that they slandered one another, that they spoke lashon hara? So how could it be said, according to the Marsha, the Pri Chadash, that they actually spoke lashon hara? What is the explanation of this? So the small answer that Rabbi Galinsky, the short answer that he gives, the basic understanding for the reasoning of this punishment of the students of Rebbi Akiva is, as we know, they were on such a high level. They were the students of a Rebbe who resembled an angel. Rebbi Akiva was like a malach. Rebbi Akiva himself is the one who said, "V'ahavta l're'echa kamoicha zeh klal gadol b'Torah." Love your friend as yourself. This is a great principle in the Torah. And we discussed that in the past, actually, in Parshas Kedoshim, according to RabbiBlan.com, under the Parsha section. This is a fundamental principle. When they didn't respect each other, here's the line, you ready? When they didn't respect each other, it was just as grave of a sin as speaking lashon hara. It was similar to speaking derogatory and negative information about someone else, which therefore incurs the death penalty. And therefore one would be liable to die. So this is going to be reason two. And again, this is the Pri Chadash, the Marsha, explaining that they spoke lashon hara with the explanation of the Rabbi Galinsky saying that when the way that they acted towards one another and the lack of honor that they bestowed, that they granted towards one another, is similar to lashon hara, speaking the negative information at their level. Reason number two. Next time, we'll go through another reason.